Hi students, in this video I will explain you all instruction in Microsoft Excel for the ICT practical test. First, you need to create a table and enter the data. And also you need to format it so it looks like this. Open the Excel and look on the first column. There is a room type, so I will type room type. You look here for the heading. For the heading here, we will use 2 rows. So it means I will not use this one. I will use the A3 for the first data. Standard Twin Deluxe Suite. Standard Twin Deluxe and Deluxe. If the space is not enough for the text, you can change the width of the column like that. After that, we have occupancy, price, and total. Occupancy, occupancy, price, total. How to move to the next column or to the next cell by pressing tab. So, like for example, I will type again occupancy, and then after that, tab, and then price, tab, and then total, tab. And if the width of the column is too short to show all the text under the column B, then you can adjust the width of the column like this. After that, on the top, there is a march. And the text march will occupy these 3 cells. So the one that you can do, you can highlight all the cells like this one, 3 cells horizontally. You highlight it, and then after that, you merge it. And the same format for April. To make it faster, you can do like this. You can highlight the March, the occupancy, price, and total. You highlight it. And then after that, right click, copy. And then after that, you want to have something like this next to this thing. So the area that available next to this thing is on the E column, under the E column. So you click the E1, this cell, and then after that, right click and then paste. Done. So the format is the same. The width of the column is too short for the E to show the word occupancy. So you can change the width of it like that. After that, we have biggest, smallest, and total for the 8. So I will write biggest, smallest, and total. Now, if you look on the room type, biggest, smallest, total, those texts actually use 2 rows, 2 cells vertically, right? 2 rows or 2 cells vertically. So you need to merge it. You can highlight the 2 cells vertically for the room type and then merge cell. You can also do the same thing for the biggest, the smallest, and also the total. But there is a difference between the one that we have right now with the example. The word biggest, smallest, total, and room type is available at the center of the cell. So the one that we can do, we can highlight all the cells that has biggest, smallest, total, and then after that, make sure it will be center horizontally and middle vertically. You can also do the same thing here, the room type, make it middle. And we're not done yet for the occupancy, price, and total. If you in the middle, and yeah, in the middle first, center. So I will highlight this and then I will make it center for the alignment. On the alignment section, we choose the center. And if you still remember all of them for the heading, we will make it bold. So I will highlight this one. I will make it bold for the enhancement. And one more occupancy, we also apply the italic as the enhancement. So I will highlight this one and I will go to the italic. What is the other one? I think the formatting for the heading is done. Now we will go to the other one, the border. To set highlight like this one, the whole table. And then after that, in the font section, we have something like this one. You can click on the drop down list and then click on the all borders and we're done. After that, the last thing that we need to do, we need to add data, this data. So 120, 120, 112, 112, and then after that 98, 67, 98, 67, and then for the price, oh, for the price, it will be 200,000, 200,000, 270,000, 75,000, and then 300,000, and 55,000. After that, oh, also I need to change this one become April, right? Yeah, April, and then on April we have 121, 110, and then 154, enter 71, enter. For the price, we place 200,000. Oh, the price is the same like this one. And if you look on the price, we also give formatting there. We need to give the currency symbol. So how can highlight all the price? First, we select all the price under the March and then press Control. Keep pressing the control and then highlight the price that available in April. After you're done on selecting all the price, you can release the control. After that, right click and then you go to the format cells and you click on the accounting. After that, make sure the decimal place is 0 because I don't want to have two decimal place, or I don't want to have two numbers behind the dot. And then after that, the symbol, you just need to scroll down in order to get the RP here. I will show it to you. The RP here, RP Indonesian. Okay, and then after that, press OK. If you feel like the space is not enough, you can adjust the width of the column like this. So now it looks neat. We're done on table. After that, fill in the blank cell. Fill in the blank cell. Now, if you look on the table, there's a lot of blank cell there. So we need to fill in that. I will tell you how for this one, the total of the standard in March. Can you guess how to get this total? Of course, it will be price times occupancy. So how to get the total? Well, you can use math operator, and the math operator that you will use is multiplication. Now, before you start on using the math operator, you need to inform the Excel that you want to create a formula. To start the formula, you need to type equal to sign. And then after that, you want to calculate what? The price, you times it with the occupancy. So you click on the cell that has the price, you multiply, the symbol of the multiply will be the star. That one is available on the shift 8 on the keyboard. And then after that, the price you will multiply by occupancy. So you click on the value of the occupancy in the same row. It will be this one. Enter. After that, how about for the twin, deluxe, and suite? Well, if you want to type the formula manually, it's fine, but there is a faster way to do that. You click on the formula for the standard and then put the cursor over here. Find this kind of symbol. Make sure that the cursor will change something like that one, the plus sign, and then after that, double click. You're done. And then after that, for this one, also the same thing. You want to create a formula using a math operator for multiplication. So, equal to sign. Click on the price. You want to multiply that with the occupancy for April in the same row for the standard. So, enter. And then after that, to copy, click on the formula. And then after that, move the cursor to the bottom, to the right bottom of the cell, so you get the plus sign like that one, and then after that double click. Now after that, biggest, smallest, and total. Can you guess what is this for? Well, we can say we will compare the total for March and April. Which one is the biggest? Now, that one we will use a function. What is the function to get the biggest value? Is a max. But that one is also a formula. So you need to start it with equal to sign. And then after that, you can type max like this one, opening bracket. Inside the bracket, you need to list all the numbers, all the totals in this case. So you will click on this one and then control and then click on this. Only that, right? For standard, we only have two totals. So you click on the total in April, control, and then click on the D3 for the total in March, and then closing bracket, and after that, enter. To copy the formula for the other room type, the same thing. Click on the cell that has the formula, move the cursor to the right bottom of the cell so you get the plus sign like that one, and then double click. The smallest is almost the same, but to get the smallest value, you will use the function min, opening bracket, select all the totals in that row. So you click on this, control, and then click on the next total like that. Closing bracket, enter, and then after that, copy the formula for the other room type. And about the total, what is the function to get the total of the total? The grand total, I can say it will be sum, opening bracket. You click on the first total, control, hold it, and then after that, click on the other total, and then closing bracket, enter. And then after that, copy the formula for the other room type. And we're done on filling in the blank cells. I think we only have one more question. Conditional formatting is applied to occupancy for both March and April. Apply bold and yellow for the fill color to the value if the occupancy is less than 100. So if the occupancy in March, I will highlight that, and also in April, because this one is a separated cell, so I will press Ctrl again, hold it, and I select this one. If the value of the occupancy of March and April is less than 100, then you will apply a particular formatting, which is it will be bold, right? It will be bold and yellow for the fill color. Now, that one can be happen with conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is available under the Home tab. Under the Style section, you will see the conditional formatting. You click drop down list and you click on the new rule. And we will format based on what? Based on this one, format only cell that contain the cell values. If the cell values is less than 100, then what kind of formatting that you will apply to it? You click on the format, it say it should be bold for the font style, and then after that the fill, it should be yellow. So I will click this one. Okay, so this is the preview, bold and yellow, and then after that, okay. Now you will see that all the occupancy that is lower than what, 100, the value would be bold and has yellow as the real color. And I think that's all for the Microsoft Excel. Good luck for the test. Bye.